Hello, Awakened Paths. How's everybody doing today? Well, Kathy and I made it to sunny Florida. What is it? The Sunshine State. And wouldn't you know it, it's raining and cloudy and cold and windy. and where we are is so noisy outside that I couldn't do a video outside. And with the weather, I couldn't make it down to the beach, which was my intention for this video. But other than that, it's really great to be in Florida. Hopefully, this weather's going to clear out and we'll be able to get out and enjoy the beauty of the state. And we'll do some videos out there if the weather does cooperate. I wanted to ask you a question today. Are you afraid of jumping out of an airplane? Consider this. Well, before you consider this, most people say yes. There's not a whole lot of people that love to skydive, me being one of them. I have a hard time thinking of jumping out of a perfectly fine airplane. But consider this, it's not jumping out of the plane that we're afraid of. It's hitting the ground at a high rate of speed that scares us the most. Sometimes we're afraid that the parachute won't open or operate the way it's supposed to, that it won't keep us safe. But it's hitting the ground that scares us the most. Now, if you're not buying this, just consider it this way. If that plane was on the ground and there was only about a foot between the place that you were standing inside of the plane and the ground, would you be afraid to jump out of that? Probably not. You see, there's two types of fear. There's future events appearing real, which is the most common. Some people call that false evidence appearing real. And then there's the other kind that is forget everything and run. Now, the forget everything and run type of fear is rare. There are a few of those things that happen. There's me, for instance, if I'm walking out through the woods and I look down and there's a venomous snake sitting in front of me, for me that's a forget everything and run. I'm gone. If you wake up one night and you look look from your bed out into the hallway and there's a gorilla standing there in the doorway, that's another one of those forget everything and run. But most of the time, it's future events appearing real. In fact, there are only two natural fears, and one of those is falling backwards, and the other is loud noises. Those are the only two fears that we're born with. All the rest are learned, even the snake, even the gorilla. Those are learned. The future events appearing real type of fear is by far the most common. This is imagining the worst case scenario of anything that you attempt to do and seeing that outcome as real. Many people see worst case scenarios in everything they do. They see them as real, and it creates these thoughts that stop us from moving forward in life. Our limiting thoughts and our false perceptions drive those fears. We tend to ignore all the wonderful possibilities and the potentials that are out there that come from living our dream, that come from stepping forward in life, because we're experiencing future events appearing real. The problem with this, the reason I'm bringing this up today, is we face fear many times each day. One of these two types of fear, it's either future events appearing real or forget everything and run, but we face one of those, most probably the future events appearing real. We face one of those every single day, and usually multiple times a day. So how do we get over that? How do we stop it? First thing is just to tune in. Recognize what's going on. Tune into that fear, and then remember the truth. We have a choice to see all things through the eyes of truth. We also have a choice to see them through the eyes of fear. But we won't know the difference until we tune in. till we become aware of what's going on within us. We can see life through the eyes of possibility, or we can see eyes through the eyes of failure. We're all worthy and capable of living a courageous life. And I'm not talking about running into a burning building type of courage. I'm talking about the courage to look at life through truth, through the filter of truth instead of the filter of fear. When we remember to tune into truth, we can move all fear aside. We can step forward in life. Before giving up on the life that you desire, just take a breath. Center yourself and see the truth of that fear. See the truth of those thoughts that are running through your head. Most of the time, it's going to be future events appearing real. It's our incredible ability of making stuff up and thinking it's real. Just look at whatever's going on with truth, with the knowing that you are courageous. You may have to talk yourself into it, but you are. You've made it this far in life. You wouldn't have been able to get this far without courage, without the ability to step through those fears. So know that you can do it. See things with truth. Future events appearing real or false evidence appearing real doesn't make it true. It just makes it a thought in your head, and you can change that thought. So as always, I want to ask you to please help us grow this channel. And you do that by subscribing to the channel, hit the like button for the videos, and then click that bell down there below this video to receive notifications each time we put a new video out. So just remember, as you do all of this, as you move through your day, tune in, feel whatever's going on, and if it happens to be fear, just breathe. Check in. Is it really a gorilla in the doorway? Or is it just future events appearing real? If it's the latter, just know you have a choice. You can change your thought. You can change your belief. You can change your truth. And then go live your life courageously.